Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what kind of training you should be doing, why you should be training, and how it's going to help you, these kinds of things. So we're going to start off with the different types of training that there are. So there's weight training, there is cardiovascular training, there is combat training, and then there's functionality training. These are the four main areas that I know of and look into. And I think it's really vital to have a spread across all of these four to be functional and to be able to do as much as you want. So weights, this is going to be to build a lot of muscle. So weight training, resistance training to help build muscle, to help build a good physique so that you can lift heavy things and you can manage your own body weight. So this is really, really important. So you're going to build a physique, and that's going to help you with discipline and confidence. So you're going to feel more respected about yourself, and you're going to develop discipline through training to develop a good physique. This is really important, and being able to lift heavy objects so you're a bit more functional, so heavy compound movements is really important. So it's going to just help you in day-to-day life, depending what your job is, and it's also going to give you that ability to use strength when it is needed, and it's going to give you the ability to have that confidence with yourself that if you need to use such strength, you have the capability to do so. Cardiovascular training. This could be endurance training, HIIT training. There are lots of different methods of training for cardiovascular, but it's basically about working the heart and lungs as much as possible. So this could be swimming, running, rowing, cycling, any kind of movement exercise where you're moving for a long time. So there's lots of different versions of this, and it's going to help develop your breathing muscles, your lungs, your heart, all of those muscles that are used throughout the day. Combat, so this could be a fighting sport of your choice, whether it be boxing, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, any type. It'll help you develop and help you again have confidence in yourself. If you come into an altercation with someone else, you have the confidence to know that you can then protect yourself and the people you care about. So being combat ready is really important, because you know you're ready for whatever happens, and it also gives you a big confidence in yourself, because if you go and you do your combat training at some point during the week, you do sparring, boxing, or whatever it may be, then when you go and attack any other task, it feels a lot easier to do that task because you've gone and you fought someone that week. And you compare it to making a YouTube video or writing out a couple messages, it's a lot easier to do those tasks. Functionality training. So this could be calisthenics and managing your own body weight. This could be any kind of shoulder working exercises where you're on all fours, you're doing handstands, so you're developing your coordination and anything that relates to the goals that you want to develop your ability in. So the first thing I want to say about what type of training you should be doing is it should be specific and based on what you want to achieve and what your goals are. So if you want to become a fighter, a boxer, train for boxing. If you want to become a bodybuilder, train weights and train in a way that bodybuilders do. If you want to be the best, like the healthiest, the fittest, the strongest person you can be with a good ability of fighting, then you need to have a mix of everything. So train for your goals and be specific about your training so you can then take things in, take things out, and adjust it depending on what you want to achieve. And as your goals may change over time, you can then change it. So let's say I first started out just doing weight training to try and develop my strength and power for rugby. Then I developed into doing it for bodybuilding. I never competed. And then I developed quite a good physique. And now I do weight training, cardiovascular training, functionality training, and combat training all within the week. So I do a mix of everything to help keep myself balanced. So now that I've built quite a good physique, I'm now building on top of it, just a little bit less as I'm developing my other skills as well. So with weights, I'm still holding a lot of my muscle. I'm focusing on keeping muscle and maybe putting some more on, as well as staying lean, but that mainly comes through nutrition. Cardio, so I'm staying fit and healthy. I'm training my lungs and my heart so that I can perform when needed to, be it in any type of exercise, any kind of exercise. I know I can perform in that area by training in this way. Combat training, as I said earlier, I train in combat, so I know I can fend for myself and the people I care about, while also it gives me confidence when I go and do daily tasks, that I find them a lot easier because I know that I've gone and fought someone and proven to myself again that I can protect myself and I am able to do these kinds of things. So when it comes to a smaller task, it's a lot easier for me. And then functionality training. I've only recently started implementing this, but this could be things like sprints, handstands, learning new movements. It's great for your nervous system, learning new skills, new abilities. I'm currently trying to learn how to do a handstand, and I'm getting there. It's only been a few days, and I can currently do it up against a wall. But I imagine in a few weeks' time, I'll be able to do it in the middle of a room kind of thing without leaning on anything. But it will take time, and I'm learning these new motor skills so I can then progress, and if needed, they could be used in a situation of sorts. So functionality is going to help you kind of develop in all areas, so you'll be able to, no matter what position you're in, you're going to be able to work and prove yourself and be able to do what is needed of you. So if I needed to lift and carry something on a farm, say, then I could go and do that because I would have been training my grip strength and my carry strength of farmers walks. If I needed to pick something heavy up, I knew I could because I've been doing heavy deadlifts. If I needed to push a wall or something, I don't know, I could do that because I've been training my push strength. Or if I needed to lift myself up, if I've fallen off a building, I could do that because I've trained myself. So it's all about functionality, and I know a lot of people say, oh, it sounds ridiculous, you're never going to fall off a building, but always be prepared for what could happen by training yourself for the event that could happen. So functionality to develop, to be able to do the majority of basic things, and then you do the weights and you develop the strength and a good body, and then you'll feel more respect within yourself, you'll have more confidence, you'll have more discipline. Cardio is for basically overall health, and then you've got your combat training, which is so you can protect yourself and the ones you care about, and it's really important to be able to do that. It's probably only a short video for today, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.